Jai Hind children, welcome back to our GK class. Today we are discussing next three chapters: Triumphant Tribes, Echo Champs, and Words of Wisdom. Triumphant Tribes. A tribe is defined as a social group existing before the development of nation states or outside them. They are dependent on the land for their livelihood and self sufficient. There are an estimated 150 million tribal individuals worldwide. Let's see how much you know about tribes from across the world that follow customs differing from the majority of their country's population. Choose the correct option for each question. First question: the Jarawa tribe inhabit the Middle and South Andaman Islands and have gradually been making contact with outsiders. They continue to live by hunting and fishing. Next, the Sentinelese tribe live in the North Sentinel Island in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands and have never been civilized. They continue to resist contact with outsiders. The Maori tribe of New Zealand have a well-known culture of arts and crafts and are famous for their haka war dance. They are excellent rugby players. The Eskimo people are part of the Inuit tribes of Alaska, Canada, and Greenland and have been integrated into urban society. The Bantu tribe of East Africa, occupying Kenya and Tanzania, are superb athletes and expert hunters. They continue their traditional way of life even after being integrated in urban society. The Pygmy tribe of Central Africa are short in height and still live as hunter-gatherers. They are recognized for their vocal music tradition. The Zulu tribes of South Africa are famous warriors and are the main ethnic group in South African society. The tribe inhabiting the Nilgiris, who appear to be ethnically unique and live in unusual thatched houses and herd buffaloes, are called Todas. There are 567 recognized Native American tribes. The Yakut are not one of these tribes. The Papuan people of New Guinea and Papua New Guinea in the region of Oceania used to practice cannibalism. Next, ecochams. Throughout human history, there have always been those who spoke about the importance of taking care of the planet and all the forms of life on it. Can you name these global champions of the environment? Best known for her study of the social and family life of chimpanzees, which she began in Tanzania in 1960. She founded an institute in her name in 1977, whose global youth program called Roots and Shoots now has covered 10,000 members in 100 countries. With countless awards and books to her credit, she has been the subject of more than 40 films. She is Jane Goodall. This British naturalist, who was born in 1925 in Jamshedpur, India, was a lifelong lover of animals. His childhood was spent studying and collecting animals on the island of Corfu, leading to a long life of saving endangered animals across the world. His most popular book was My Family and Other Animals. In 1959, he founded a conservation trust and wildlife park in his name on the Channel Island of Jersey. He is Gerald Durrell. Nicknamed the Crocodile Hunter after the television series that made him famous, this Australian conservationist grew up around reptiles on the Queensland Reptile and Fauna Plant that had been founded by his parents and eventually renamed as Australia Zoo. When he took over the management in 1998, sadly, he died in 2006 after being pierced in the chest by a stingray barb while filming a documentary titled Ocean's Deadliest. His daughter, who had been named after a saltwater crocodile, went on to star in her own show on Discovery Kids called Bindi the Jungle Girl. He is Steve Irwin. This veteran broadcaster and naturalist is best known for writing and presenting the 9-part live series, which is a collection of BBC's natural history programs capturing the entire evolutionary history of terrestrial animals and plants. With 32 honorary degrees and more than 15 species and genera named after him, the English may be right in widely considering him to be a national treasure. He is Sir David Attenborough. Born in Nainital in the Kumaon district of Uttarakhand, this naturalist of Irish ancestry is mostly remembered for the many man-eating tigers that he hunted and killed. He played a key role in establishing India's first national park, which was eventually renamed after him, but after 1947 he moved to Kenya. He is Jim Corbett. Next, words of wisdom. Great speeches can inspire great deeds. Match each speech with the date and place where it was made, as well as the speaker. First one, we choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Said by John F. Kennedy at Rice University in 1962. Next, if anyone here hopes that this unity will come by the triumph of any one of the religions and the destruction of the others, to him I say, brother, yours is an impossible hope. Swami Vivekananda's speech in Chicago in the year 1893. Third one, I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. Said by Martin Luther King Jr. in Washington, D.C. in 1963. Fourth one, I have cherished the ideal of a democratic and free society in which all persons will live together in harmony and with equal opportunities. It is an ideal for which I hope to live for and to see realized. But my Lord, if it needs be, it is an ideal for which I am prepared to die. Said by Nelson Mandela at Pretoria in 1962. Next, fifth one. This war is a worldwide war. All the mistakes, all the delays, all the suffering do not alter the fact that there are in the world all the means necessary to crush our enemies one day. The fate of the world depends on it. Said by Charles de Gaulle at London in 1940. Sixth one, in the democracy which I have envisaged, a democracy established by non-violence, there will be equal freedom for all. Everybody will be his own master. It is to join a struggle for such democracy that I invite you today. Said by Mahatma Gandhi at Bombay in 1942. Seventh one. So, why do I talk about the benefits of failure? Simply because failure means a stripping away of the inessential. I stopped pretending to myself that I was anything other than what I was and began to direct all my energy into finishing the only work that mattered to me. Said by J.K. Rowling at Harvard University in 2008. Eighth one, on the back cover of their final issue was a photograph of an early morning country road. Beneath it were the words, "Stay hungry, stay foolish." It was their farewell message as they signed off. Stay hungry, stay foolish. And I have always wished that for myself. Said by Steve Jobs. Said by Steve Jobs at Stanford University in 2005.